Welcome here, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pictou County Wellness Center. We've got a great game underway here on this Sunday afternoon. It's the Phil Herrick Cup Finals, Game 4 between the Weeks Majors and the Halifax Macs. Current series is 2-1 for the Macs, but on Friday night, the Weeks, their first game at home for this series, took home a big 3-2 win on their home ice. Puck drop for the first period is about to be underway. Both teams lining up, ready to roll. And here we go, folks. Tied up at the line, the Weeks win it back. McCackern in the neutral, couldn't grab that one. Liver will take it and throw it right in to the Weeks end. Back for it, Captain Tyler Sullivan moves that one to Croft. Croft hit off that one, a big hit from Liver. As the Macs steal it in the neutral, Guinness working in. He's hit off the puck there into the boards. Sullivan getting some help there in the corner. Kidd trying to feed it out. He will to the neutral. A little too far ahead as Guinness moves it back to Truan. Guinness now having a look. He'll bring it through neutral. He was all over the puck last Friday here. Guinness walking around. A quick wrap-around try there. And we'll get a whistle. The net came off. Serhando jumping back to cover up the hole there. Couple players out today for the Weeks. Number 10, forward Ewan Sim. And number 26, D-man Nick McKenzie. Both huge factors on this Weeks team as they try and fill the shoes that they're leaving here. Up to the line, Ethan Frazier working through, had 2 goals last Friday, a shot on. And it's into the glove there of Chandler Bell. So we'll get a whistle and a draw here in the Mac zone. First offensive zone draw for the Weeks. And Frazier wins it back cleanly. Cameron throwing that in behind. Conlon couldn't reach it there. Trying to play this one out. Fleming working through, gets it around Bircham into the corner of the Weeks zone. Ringed around to the other side, battling for it is Conlon. He'll come out with it. Not for long. He'll have to get some help here as he gets it out to the neutral. And it's thrown in there by Suds. Bircham playing it around. Fleming reaching for that one. He'll battle on the boards for it. Still a battle on the boards, as we've seen many times on Friday. Conlon with it now. It's a 3-on-2. Sullivan trying to catch back up to make it 3-on-3. And Conlon's taken down there. Into the corner, Frazier in front, a shot on, and it's in! The Weeks, they call it a goal, that's it! The Weeks strike first. After a little bit of confusion. Originally no goal, but the ref, I'm not sure if he's seen a different angle, but Conlon coming out with this one. A big opener, Weeks. Boulier moving that to Strong as they dump this one in. Max looking to have a quick response as they throw it into the Weeks end. Battling for it, a shot on. Guinness a shot. And a save there from Serhando, who was lights out on Friday night, as well as Chandler Bell for the Max. We didn't see our first goal until about 4 minutes left in the first period on Friday. And for this one, the Weeks have come out and started things early. We have the draw here to the right of Serhando. Haverstock trying to get that draw back in front. A shot on and a pad save there from Serhando. The Weeks trying to get it out here. Boutelier keeps it in. Shot goes just wide there. Another shot deflected off a leg as Green pokes it out to the neutral. Boutelier with it now. He'll fire it high. Fed up. Pugsley couldn't grab a hold of that one. They'll battle for it on the boards as McIntosh gets it back. Over to Williams. Williams firing that one through a little too far ahead of Pugsley, but there will be no icing on this play. So the Max trying to break things out here. It's up to the line. Sullivan keeping it in. Kidd moving that one. Puck still bouncing around. And eventually goes to Haverstock. He'll move that one now the other way. Max breaking in. And then it's into the corner. McKay retrieving it behind Serhando. Liver cycling that to the line. A shot on there, and it's in. The Max strike back. Love it. Tips a shot in from the D-line. And the quick response from the Max. They kept the pressure up, didn't let the Weeks set up in their zone quite a lot. They get back down, a little tip in front from Lovett. And he'll get the first goal for the Max, tying things up as Shearer moves in. Taken by Croft. Kidd cycling through his own zone, looking for an option. He'll decide to skate it himself. Nathan Kidd, a shot on. Rebound is cleared away to the line. McCachran keeps it in. Moves that back for Kidd. Over. Cameron. Pass with a little haywire. It's in front. And that's just wide off the stick of Jaden Croft there. Jack Cameron trying to keep it in. That one will bounce out on him. He'll dump that in. And the Max will take it the other way. Breen taken down there. We won't have a call on this play as it goes back. Zoods moving it. Welsh had a little trouble with it on the boards there. They'll battle for it in front now as that's moved back. Suds flips up high. Welsh dumps that in. And it spits back out to the neutral. Suds hit off of it. And Williams takes possession here for the Weeks in his own zone. Trying to move that to Croft. Puck bouncing around. And it's fed through. Fleming a shot on. And it's kicked away there, another shot. Into the opposite corner, Fleming still going at it. Plays it up to the line, a nice feed there. Suds shot on, blocked by Conlon. Still alive in front, Frazier trying to play this one out, he will. Now Sullivan with it. Throws that into the Weeks end. Now Tyler Sullivan of the Weeks back for it. Conlon trying to poke this one by as it's played in deep. Fleming still battling for it. He had a goal on Friday night here. Frazier poking this ahead and Conlon will dump that in and the Weeks will get a well-needed change. McKay skating through his own zone, brings it out to the neutral. McKay will dump it in there. Played into the corner, Jack Cameron battling for it off the stick of Pugsley to the line. Giddish takes a shot on and it goes wide. And Truin will grab the rebound. It goes all the way back to his end as Eisener's putting the pressure on. Now it's in front of the Max bench. McKay dumping that in. Jack Cameron back for it. Still in the weak zone to the line. Giddish passes it back. Over. Truin in deep. Shot on there from Haverstock. It goes back to Giddish off the post. Another shot on. It flips up high and will bounce into the Weeks bench and we'll get a whistle. Draw here back in the weak zone. Shots 5-4 in the Max favor. Weeks win it back in their own zone. Williams trying to play this one around. It's on the boards. Haverstock trying to play it in front. Kidd will steal it. Up to the line. Truin with a shot. It goes wide. Now Swain playing that to the neutral. Working in. Jaden Croft. Shot on there. Goes wide. And Swain can't get there in time. The Max will throw it down. Love it. Trying to beat the icing. He can't get there in time. So the draw all the way back to the Max zone to the left of Chandler Bell here. Swain trying to push through on the draw there, but Truin will grab it and flip it out to the neutral. Jack Aaron grabbing it out of the air. He'll get hit down there. Weeks bench looking for a penalty. As it goes to the corner. Love it. Takes possession, flips that out. Tyler Sullivan's back for it. Moves it to Cameron. Saucers it back to Sullivan. He'll feed it through. Swain couldn't get a handle on it. He'll race for it. The finish gets there first. It's back for Cameron. Takes a shot on. Rebounds alive in front, but it's offside. Nathan Kidd won't be able to do anything with that one. Back in the Max zone. Truin firing that one down. Gets it to Shearer, who tips it in to the week's end. Sullivan laying the body there. Couple bodies down in the corner. Now Cameron grabbing that out of the chaos. He'll move it through. A lead pass, trying to get it to Frazier. Frazier will get there in time to beat the icing, but Chandler Bell out of the net to move that one. Odell gets that out to the neutral. McCachran's there. He'll dump it right back in. Bell with it now. Playing it around. To Shearer. He'll try and get it out. Kept in again. McCachran keeps it in one more time as he pinches for it into the corner. McCachran holding that line. He'll throw it in behind the Max bench. And now it's through to Shearer. The Max will break out here. Odell, down on his hands and knees there, trying to play the puck in front. Sim gets this one. Weeks the other way. A nice play there. Burcham shot on. And a big save from Odell. Still alive in front. Ewan Sim is shot on. And he'll get covered up there. And he'll get some pushes and shoves there in the crease. Chandler Bell, another big stop here for the Max. So the draw here back in the Max zone. Weeks, a couple good opportunities there. And McCachran, a great effort on the blue line, holding it 4 or 5 times in a row there, keeping the Weeks in the zone. Battle for it off the draw. Cohen Tanner gets it to the line. Sullivan over. Williams a shot on. Hits a leg in front and goes behind the net. Now the Max in possession. Welsh moving the other way. He'll play it in on net, and it's covered up there by Jared Serhando. In the weak zone, shot 6-6. Draw here in the weak zone. McIntosh wins it back. It's flipped out there into the neutral. Now after it is Pugsley. The foot race for it. Gets it back for Green. And it's moved around. Boutlier, takes possession. And he'll flip it out to the neutral. Jack Cameron with it now. Plays that through. Green tipping it in. But it goes off the backhand and flips up high to the netting. Max will get a few fresh legs out there. As Boutlier gets that puck back. Played through to the neutral. Fleming dumps that one right back into the corner. Burcham Playing it up. Pugsley flipping it high, but it's intercepted there. Welsh moves that to Sullivan. He'll get that chopped out of his hands. Cameron grabbing it. Moving it around. Bertram flips it way up high to the neutral. Pugsley couldn't grab it there. Green trying to play it out. Cameron again with it. Jack Cameron over Kidd. A shot on and he fans on it. A golden opportunity there. Cameron playing that back. Breen gets it to Welsh. Welsh with it. Trying to move in. We're going to get a penalty. Or no, excuse me, offside. So the draw here just outside the weak zone. Battle for it on the dot. And the Weeks will get it back. Williams. McCackern playing that through. Croft couldn't grab it, but Kidd's in there. It's back in front. Truin getting it to Lovett, but Kidd gets himself in there. He'll play it around. Won't go far though as Strong gets it out to the neutral and out of the max zone. Dumped in there. No icing on this play against the Weeks. Truin with it. He's taken down there. Croft trying to cycle it. He'll turn it over. Strong now with it. Played back. Liver tried to get up off of a hit and play that one, but he'll go offside there. And the Weeks will get a change. And we're past the 10-minute mark here, so players will get a brief 1-minute break, and we'll be back in just a moment with the rest of the first. And we're back after a short break. Players back out and ready to finish off this first period. 10:08 left to go. Things are tied up 1-1, as well as the shots tied up at 6-6. Draw here just outside the weak zone. Weeks will get it off here. Conlon playing that one back into the max zone. They'll take possession. Creelman moving that over. Suds back to Creelman. Creelman, quick pass up to Bottomley, and he'll flip that into the opposite corner. And a big hit there on Bertram. Sim trying to poke it through. Frazier with it. Poked away there. Nice play by Suds. And Creelman recovers. Creelman playing that through. Odell couldn't quite reach it there. Hits off the ref, and it's dumped back in there by the Max. Sullivan behind his net. Moving it. Bertram got that one into the skates. He couldn't grab a hold of it. Max in possession. Shearer flips that in. Played around. Sullivan to Frazier, who fans on the pass there. And it's back into the weak zone. Bertram flipping that by. Conlon trying to get Breen off of him, but Haverstock comes back and plays it for Truin. Move through. McKay gets that one and he'll dump it in. McCackern will battle for it now. In the weak zone, McKay grabs it to the line. Truin over. Breen shot on, and it flips up high behind the net. Ewan Sim grabbing it now. He'll flip that one. Cohen Tanner couldn't reach it, but he'll block the pass there. And Sim Got a big hit there, not feeling so well. Cohen Tanner the other way, flipping that one by. Nice pass to Croft. And Jack Cameron, in frustration, lets the puck go, not at the net, but at the glass. And referee didn't like that one. Had a little talk to him there. Draw here just outside the Max zone. Max win it back. Truin firing that one down. And that'll be a Max icing. Draw here in the Max zone. Right off the draw, Croft with the shot on. And Chandler Bell with the big save. We'll have another draw here in the Max end. Max get it here. Jerwin having a look, gets it to Strong. Flipping it through. Liver gets poked away there by Tyler Sullivan, and they'll go to the corner. A big hit by Sullivan. Back up to the line, Giddish. Plays it over. Love it. Shot on there. It's Orlando. Comfortably makes that glove save. Now the draw here in the week's end. Weeks get it here. Bertram moving that one through. Pugsley poked away there. Green recovers. But it's played back. Green moving it to Fleming, who dumps it in. Cameron has this one hit off as he gets it to Bertram. Bertram taken down. Breen fanned on the shot there, and it's flipped out. Pugsley trying to battle for it. His stick got tied up. It's back for Sorhando. He'll play that one. Bertram flipping it off the glass. Not for long. Sullivan takes it. And then it's taken right back by Bertram. He'll bring it out to the neutral. Over. Pugsley. Back to Bertram. And he couldn't get the shot off there. Boutelier getting his body in the way. Green keeping it at the line. Quick shot. And it goes wide. Sullivan grabbing it. He'll move that one to Fleming. Max working the other way. Fleming, the chip play. He'll get it in the corner. That one gets turned over. Cameron with it now. He'll have a look before skating it crossed. And dumping that one in. The Weeks will get some fresh legs with that first line out there. Fired down. And that'll be a Max icing. And the draw here to the left of Chandler Bell. Scherer wins it back quick there, but we'll get a stoppage. And the Weeks win it back that time. Shot on! And it's covered up there by Bell. Draw once again. And Frazier wins it back. McCackern, another shot. Pad save there from Bell. Creelman moving that. Suds flipping it up to Strong on the boards. He gets that through. Lovett working in. Hands it over back to Lovett, and a big block there by McCackern on the pass. Conlon recovering. Trying to play that one up. It's back. Lawrence Williams. Williams playing that one back. McCackern over and gets it to Ethan Frazier, who dumps it in. Suds getting it to Liver. Max the other way now. Through to Strong. It's back. Creelman. A shot on. And a big save there. Liver in the corner. Trying to control that one. The Weeks will get it back here. Cohen Tanner playing it through. Bounces around off a couple pairs of skates there. Cameron will come out with it. Cameron playing it into the Max zone. Looking for an option. Plays it into the slot. No one's home. And it'll get flipped back. A foot race for it. And Sullivan will get there before Shearer. But it's back. Liver in the slot. He's taken down. Another shot, Bottomley, over, shot on Giddish, and another big save. Jared Serhando keeping the Weeks in it, now the other way, a 2-on-1, Kidd and Tanner. Kidd, and a big save there from Bell. Now Giddish, moving this one through. He'll grab it again, over to Shearer. Shearer taking his time, shot on, blocked in front. Bottomley, playing that on net. Poke to the side, now behind the net, they'll battle for it. They get it to Kidd. Nathan Kidd battling for it in the corner. It gets around. Shearer behind the net. Trying to push by McCackern. Still bouncing around. In front, a shot on. Rebounds alive. As Odell tried to get the shot off there. Too many bodies in front. It'll stay in the weak zone. Croft getting that one over. Bircham. The Weeks will get a little bit of room to breathe as the Max change. Back for Bircham. Fans on the pass there. Trying to get it. McKay racing for it. McKay in the slot. Backhand shot there, and Serhando gets over. Played up, Giddish. Another shot. It goes wide. Back behind the net. Now Odell with it. Truin. Back to Giddish. To Truin. Shot on there. He'll throw it into the open corner. And now Haverstock's out. Played to Truin, a shot. And a big stick save there from Serhando. Flip through McKay, a quick one. Truin, a shot, and another blocker save. Jared Serhando, oh my gosh, holding down the fort. Truin plays it back, and the pass is off there. It's flipped out to the neutral. Jared Serhando keeps the Weeks in this one. As it's flipped back in there with just 2 minutes remaining in this period. Fleming into the corner. He'll battle with Frazier for it. Frazier, or excuse me, Williams playing that through, passes off. It's back for Sullivan. Williams firing that one through to Conlon. He pushes it by. Now Swain racing for it. Creelman taking that right back. Gets it to Welsh. Welsh crosses red. He'll dump that one in. Still racing for it, and he'll get there first. Not for long, though. Green playing that one back down. Creelman racing for it. Creelman firing that one down. Nice pass to Fleming, but he couldn't get by McCackern there. We won't get a call on this play. Now Fleming again with it, and now we will get a tripping call against the Weeks. And the Max will have a late first period power play as they try and take the first lead of the game. Jack Cameron heading to the box here. And the draw here to the right of Serhando. Max win it back. Creelman at the line. Liver in deep. Shot on there from Shearer. And it goes just high. Up to the line. Liver looking for an option. He'll play it over. Creelman, who's been all over this puck on Friday and today here at the Wellness Center. The line, Guinish. In deep. Liver to Odell. Odell having a look. He'll circle it. Creelman. Guinish. Guinish working in. Shot in. Trying to get it to Odell. Who's tipped wide. Odell with it. Circling. Shot on. And a glove save. Jared Serhando. Just 17 seconds left to go here. Trying to push it back. Creelman keeping it at the line. Shearer in the open corner. McCackern hits him off it. Sullivan will grab it. And he'll try and hold it on the boards here for the remaining 5 seconds. Ethan Frazier with it. He'll play around with it in the neutral, and that'll be the end of the first period. Things will stay tied 1-1 between the Weeks and the Max. Different stories shots-wise. Max lead 15-9 in the shots department. Max will also start the second period with a 58-second power play as they look to take their first lead of this game on this chilly Sunday afternoon. Both teams heading back to their locker rooms here. We'll be back in just a moment with the second period on High Button Sports. And welcome back here, folks. Second period about to be underway between the Weeks and the Max. Phil Herron Cup Finals Game 4 here in Pictou, Nova Scotia. Puck drop is about to be underway. We're tied up 1-1. Max will start this period with a 58-second power play. As Liver gets it right off the draw there. Shearer moving it back. Creelman has it in his end. He'll move that one. Shearer gets it into the neutral, taken there by Fraser, who tries to dump it down. Creelman gets a piece of it. He'll control it there in his end, taking it behind Chandler Bell. Creelman to Guinish. Guinish working through now. He'll get around McCachran, plays it in front, and a close chance there. Shearer rushes at the net, but the Weeks clear it. Creelman has it behind his net again. He'll have a look. Stretch pass there to Odell, who's hit off by Sullivan, and Fraser throws it right back down there. And the Max will try and move it quickly here. But we're now back to 5-on-5. Lawrence Williams in his end. He'll try and move that around, turned over. Sullivan plays it into the slot there, pass block, excuse me. He'll take it behind the net, getting some pressure. Fraser trying to get this one on the board there. Played back in by Welsh. Over Welsh, a shot on, it's just wide. And the rebound will rim right back around to the Max zone. Weeks will get a change. Moving this one now. Back for the Weeks as they try and keep it out. And it's over. Sullivan, a Samrua shot. And a big save there off the stick of Surhanda. Now the other way. Croft playing that one over. Gets it to Kidd, a shot on. Blocker save. Rebounds alive. It'll go back out to the corner. Turned over to Fleming. Fleming off the glass. We'll try and play it out. Weird bounce. Kidd shot. And it just flips up high. Looks like Bell didn't see that one. A little bit lower, and it might have flipped right over his head. Back in the weak zone. Cameron moving that one through. Croft is there. He'll feed it through. Kidd to Cohen Tanner. Shot on. And it's in! Cohen Tanner! Cohen Tanner with a quick goal. Gets the Weeks the lead once again. A quick one there. Tanner had a couple looks in the first period. He'll get one in here. The Weeks lead 2-1. Max win it right back. They had an early response to the Weeks' first goal. Let's see if they can do it again here to get things back on even ground. Sullivan moves it to Cameron. Weeks in possession. A big hit behind the play there by Liver. And it's played right back down. Jack Cameron in the neutral. He'll bring this one through. Puck's back. Conlon keeps it. But it's flipped down. Haverstock couldn't reach it. And that'll be Max icing. And Nathan Kidd getting the assist on that Week's goal. A well-placed shot there by Tanner. Keeping it on the ice, glided across, throws it over to the opposite side, right off the post and in. You're not going to get many past Chandler Bell. But this one sneaks through. Played around in front. Haverstock controlling that one for the Max. That's thrown down. And another Max icing there. Draw here in the Max end. McIntosh gets it back. Swain along the boards with it. Couldn't get that one past Creelman, so Creelman the other way. Creelman having a luck shot on. Big pad stop there from Jared Serhando. Lawrence Williams moving that one through. Moved up for Swain. Working in now. Tries to make a move around Guinish, but he had Creelman on his tail and got shut down there as he's played for McKay. McKay moving that one as it goes into the corner of the weak zone here. Battling for it, McKay. Along the boards now is Achukwu trying to get in there as well. It's up to Guinish. Guinish, nice move. Getting around behind the net, going for the wraparound once again, as he did in the first period. But just like in the first, Serhando gets by and makes the save. Put it back in their own zone. Move to Tanner. Tanner trying to feed that one through. Loses the footing there. Nathan Kidd shot on. Rebounds alive in front. It's controlled there by Breen. Taken by Croft in front. Kidd. A shot there. Another one. And a huge save there from Chandler Bell. Sullivan keeps it in. Odell getting this one out to the neutral. Toe drag shot on, and Serhando covers it up. And Croft and Odell will exchange some words of encouragement. The rest will break it up. .23 left to go here in this second period. And the draw in the week's end here. Draw one back. Jack Cameron has it. Moves it to Conlon. Conlon over. No one was home. But it's taken back. Ewan Sim, and that'll be offside against the Weeks. And Boutelier taking advantage of it. Passes that one over, and it's intercepted there. Good play by the Weeks to get back. Now Cameron feeding it through for Frazier. Back to Cameron. Shot on. And it goes in behind the net after a pad save there from Bell. Frazier and Conlon in there. Conlon gets it out. Puts the hit onto Boutelier. Sim trying to get in there as well, but it's moved. Now Max the other way. Suds over to Sullivan. Shot on, and it's blocked in front. It'll go up and hit the netting. Draw here in the week's end. It's up to the line. Pugsley moving that one. Green couldn't keep a handle of it, but he gets a stick in there to dump it in. Limer playing that one through, intercepted. Pugsley, and a nice play there by Guinish to shut him down as Pugsley and McIntosh almost went into the slot all alone. A few big hits on the boards there. Williams keeps it in. Creelman back, plays it around. Guinish in the empty corner. Moves that one up the boards. Now Liver poking that one through, take it right back. Burcham working in. Creelman takes it, moves it to Guinish. Guinish over, Lovett poking that one in, and he'll get tied up there. We're going to get a penalty against the Weeks once again. And Max will head back on the power play. as they look to tie things up. Some young Crushers players here booing the Max parents. All fun and games, everyone's smiling, you gotta love it. Now the draw here in the weak zone. Back, Suds at the line. Moves it, Truin. Cycling it in. Welsh really couldn't get a stick on it there, but it's back up. Truin recovers. Over, Suds looking, shot on, and it's tipped in front. It'll go wide. Truin keeping it in, plays it in the slot. Sullivan with a slapper and a pad save there. Welsh cycling to the line, kept just in there by Truin. Now the Weeks with it, and they'll clear it down there. Bell playing that one for Truin. Moves it to Ginish. Ginish crosses red. He'll skate this one by. Trying to get around McCacker, he will. Not for long though. McCacker goes down and gets the stick in there. Now the battle for it. Sullivan trying to get in as well. He'll get it to the line. Truin keeping it in. Shot on. And that one almost flips in. A close chance. And Frazier trying to clear it. Kept in by Ginish to Truin. And we're going to get a whistle here for what I am not sure. Net was a little bit off, it seems. Just 48 seconds left on this Max power play. Looking to tie things up before this second period gets too far gone. Weeks win it back. Sullivan off the boards, trying to get it out. Ginish keeps it in. Cycling, moves it. McKay in deep. A shot on there, rebounds alive, and it's poked out to the neutral. Great defensive play there. Just 30 seconds left on the Max power play. Creelman in his own zone. Moves it to Ginish. Ginish dropping that one back. Liver's there. Liver crossing red. He'll bring this one through. Handing it back. Shearer taking his time with it. Gets it back to Creelman. Ginish to Creelman. He'll have a look over. Shot on there. Liber fans on it. And Sullivan will throw that one down. But unless the Max make a quick push here, the Weeks will have killed off this penalty. And they have. We're back to 5-on-5. Still not letting up. The Max are in. Get a shot on off the outside of the post there. Liver playing it in front. No one's home. And it's played down by Bircham. He'll try and beat Shearer there. Shearer's a pretty fast player though. And it's flipped out to the neutral. Strong, feeding it through. Pass is a little wonky there. Liver almost had a lead feed chance. But it flipped off and he went offside. Unfortunate there for Liver. Draw here just outside the weak zone. 11:20 left in play. Sullivan pushing it through, strong in the corner. Now Weeks the other way. Tanner with the last week's goal. He'll dump it into the corner. Croft racing for it. Gets it in. Kidd in deep. Back to Croft, and Croft couldn't get the shot off there. Passes a little off. And Sullivan throws it to the neutral. Tanner bringing it through here. Back, Nathan Kidd. Nice move, shot on. Flips up high. Sullivan jumps up to grab it. Tanner with it. Nice pass block there by Strong. He'll feed it to Sullivan. It's back out to the neutral. Cohen Tanner dumps that on net. Breen playing it around. Strong kind of poke it out here, and he will. But Tyler Sullivan plays it back. Sullivan throwing that one through. trying to get it to Haverstock. It's fresh out of the bench there, and he gets smoked. Now you and Sim the other way, working in. Shot on, and it's covered up there by Bell. Draw here in the Max zone. Shots 20-15 in the Max favor. Up, shot on there from Frazier. Blocked in front. He'll get it again. Another shot blocked. Conlon in the corner. Cycling it to the line. Cameron, a quick one. Tipped down. Rebounds alive in front. And what a chance from Ewan Sim diving at that one, NHL style. Odell feeding that one through. Shearer, an opportunity. He'll go to boards. Now played out. Ethan Frazier chipping that off. Trying to get it by. It's up for Conlon. Shot on there, and it's blocked in front by Suggs. Excuse me. Ethan Frazier playing that into the corner. In front, Creelman goes down. I'm not sure what happened there. No penalty here. Sim behind the net. He'll get shut down quick. The Max knows Sim likes to set up back there. Pugsley with it now. Loses that one. And it's poked through. Shearer and Liver working in. Shearer shot on. And it's blocked in front by Lawrence Williams. Weeks trying to get it out here. Liver pushes by. In front. And they score. The Max have tied it up. What a play. And what a goal. 2-2. Giddish with the big one. And a great play by Liver. The patience on the assist. We're all tied up. As we're past the 10-minute mark here, we'll have a 1-minute break for the teams to catch a breather. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back here, folks. Players are back out and ready to resume play as they'll set up at center. Max just tying things up there with a great one from Giddish. Amazing setup by Liver. Gets these guys back in the game. Puck drop here and the Max win it back. It's over to Giddish. Back, Boutelier, playing that one through. And it's down the length of the ice there into the weak zone. No icing here, however. McCaffrey to Pugsley. Pugsley playing it through. Green. He'll dump that one into the corner. Green still with it behind the net, trying to get possession here, but it's played around. Sullivan pinching and keeping it in. Boutelier trying to get it out. Push through, Pugsley, poked away there. Cameron playing it in, over, shot on, and a big save, another shot. What a couple of big saves from Chandler Bell. Haverstock dumping this one in. Battling for it on the boards here. It's over, Truin. Flipped way up high to the neutral. And we'll get a whistle here. And the draw probably be back in the weak zone. .7:43 left in this second period. We're all tied up at 2. One back by the Weeks. Going the other way, Croft dumps that one in. In deep, Bell out of the net to make a play here. It'll go around. Max trying to break out, they'll lose it. But Fleming recovers, getting it to Sullivan. Sullivan along the boards. Pass blocked there, and the Weeks take it right back. Nathan Kidd poked away off his stick. Croft will catch up for him. Kidd, toe drag there, gets it in for Cameron. Up to the line, Tanner. Trying to play it back through. A nice play there. But now it's a 2-on-1. Cameron gets back 2-on-2. And the pass blocked. Still in front. And the Weeks throw it down there. And that'll be an icing. Here in the Weeks end. Weeks win it back. Cameron playing that one around. Tanner racing for it, looking to get there. And it'll be called an icing. Weeks bench doesn't like that one. Weeks go right back down to their end here. Do this draw all over again. Now Max Odell getting kicked out of the draw here. Shearer will take it. One back, Cameron to Tanner. Tanner cycling through, a couple nice plays there, but Liver gets that puck out of harm's way. Odell dumping it in. Moving around, a shot on there. Quick one from the line. Sorhando gets the pad save. Another one, Creelman. Into the corner. Flip back, Weeks have it. Bertram the other way now. To Ethan Frazier. He'll play it in. Bertram in front. And pass was a little off there. It's covered quickly by Bell. And Odell and Kidd having a little pushing and shoving. So the draw here in the Max zone. Inish gets it back here. Off the draw, moves it to Strong. Strong over to Bottomley. Bottomley trying to play that one in. It'll go in deep. Moved around, Frazier flipping it by. Lovett's back for it. Lovett turned over, Swain has it. Ewan Sim gets tied up there. A good chance there for the Weeks. But the Max recovered, Lovett the other way. If he can redeem himself here, over, shot on, and a big save there! Jared Sorhando. Flip through again, trying to get it to Ethan Frazier. Over, Sim, another opportunity. Poked away, Frazier, a quick one, it goes wide. Back around, Williams, a quick shot blocked there by Lovett. And it's back into the Weeks end. Williams moving that one. Sullivan to Frazier, who tries to slap pass it there. It's a little off. And Haverstock taken down by Williams. And it's back to Tyler Sullivan in his zone. through. Big pass block there. Conlon loses it, but gets it to Sim. And he'll dump that in. Weeks will get a couple fresh legs out there. Truin to Giddish, or excuse me. Oh, a big hit there. Commanding through. So is Chukwu, sorry. Didn't catch the number there. A big reverse hit. We'll get a whistle here, and we'll go back down to the max end. 4:17 left to go here in this second period. Shots 22-18 in the max favor. Still tied up 2-2. Into the corner. Max trying to clear it. He'll get some pressure from Croft. Moved around. Breen chasing. He'll grab that one and a big hit there. Holy. Tanner dumping that one in. That was Kidd with the hit. Along the boards. Croft with it. He'll play it in. Back around. Kidd in the opposite corner. As this one flipped by. The Max trying to get it out. They will. Tanner back for it. Plays it to Kidd. Passes a little off there. Kidd with it. Flipping by. Feeds it through. Jack Cameron working in now. Hands it back. Croft. Tanner. And Tanner couldn't get the shot off. Poked through. Kidd again with it. Shot there. Bounced around a little bit, but it's controlled by Bell. The draw here in the max zone. Weeks throwing out that first line of Conlon, Frazier, and Sim. Lots of options there as well as Sim and Frazier both can take the draw. Conlon with it right off the draw. In behind, Sim couldn't grab it there. Creelman holding Conlon. Conlon trying to get it out, but it's turned over. Now Max the other way. Sullivan trying to keep this one, gets it through. Fleming over to Rush. Trying to poke a pass, and Serrano controls that bouncing puck. That pass a little off there. It's back into the max zone. Creelman chasing. Creelman stopping behind his net. Still with it here. Taking his time, looking to set up. Creelman getting it over. Suds gets that poked away by Sim, but he'll lose his stick. And it's dumped in by the Max. Burchin back for it, fires it down. Suds touched it, so it goes down into the Max zone. Oh, and it's icing. I could have sworn it hit a player there, but refs call it icing. Looks like the Weeks bench isn't happy with that either. And they play on in the Weeks zone. Max, an offensive opportunity here as they look for their first lead of the game. Weeks get it. And it's cleared down. We'll get another Weeks icing. And Frazier wins it back again. Scherer will get his body in there. The Macs have it. Odell circling, shot on. And a shoulder save there from Sorhando. As Bertram chucks that one down. And Frazier's taken down there. Weeks are going to get a penalty off this. And Odell heading to the box here. Draw will go just outside the weak zone as the play was an icing. 1:37 left. Weeks get it right off the hop. Williams skating this one through. It's in the neutral. Frazier handing it back. It's turned over. Kidd trying to catch up. Takes down Fleming there. Shot on. And a save from Sorhando. Fleming looking for a tripping call. It doesn't look like he'll get one, but what a short-handed opportunity for the Macs. .122 left. Weeks get it off the draw. Williams moving that through. Frazier cutting back. Still with it. And it's tipped in there by Williams. They'll chase into the Mac zone. Creelman firing it around. Weird bounce off the glass there. Seems to be happening a lot tonight. As Cameron gets it. Move through to the empty ice. Frazier back. Weeks can't get anything set up here. Max with relentless pressure. Kidd with it. He'll skate this one through. Nathan Kidd working in. Wrapping it around. Pass blocked. And the Macs will get it right back down to the neutral. Fired through. Sim with the saucer. Back for Kidd. Sim not feeling so well behind the play. Kidd taken down there. Frazier with it. He's in. A shot. Rebound's alive. And what a save there. Initial save and then Creelman clearing that one out of the danger zone. Williams fans on the shot. And Suggs will clear it down. What a kill from the Macs thus far. Move through. Catching them early. Cameron. Pugsley a shot. Rebound controlled. Flips through. Back to the corner. And that'll do it for the second period. What a couple of chances there for the Weeks bell. Keeps the door shut with some help from Creelman. And it'll remain tied after 40. This time, Weeks heading to a power play just for a little bit here as they start the third, 23 seconds that is. Both teams head back to the locker rooms here and we'll take a short break. As everyone here at the Wellness Center prepares for the third period between the Weeks and the Macs. We'll be back in just a moment on High Button Sports. Welcome back here, folks. Victor County Wellness Center, Game 3, or Game 4, excuse me, with the third period about to start. We have some tension between Weeks and Matt's parents. Have some Weeks fans headed into the Max parents area. Some Max parents aren't happy about it. But we'll resume some play here. It's all tied up 2-2 as we head into the third period. As both teams prepared and set up. And here we go, Weeks starting this one off with a 23-second stint here on the power play. Couldn't get anything done on the first little bit of it, thanks to Chandler Bell holding down the fort and getting some help from his defenseman, especially Creelman, who cleared out a wide open puck in the crease that Bell couldn't get to. No battle for it here. Fleming trying to keep this one in the Weeks end. Williams with this one. He'll cross it through. Cameron trying to get by Creelman. Shot on. Rebound's alive. And Bell clears it out of the way. The Max will get it out here. We are back to 5-on-5. So that'll be an icing. Draw here in the Max zone. Max win it back. Moving this one. Trying to get it out, and they will. Fleming crossing red. Brings this one through. He's taken down there by Williams. Into the corner. Up to the line. Creelman poking at it. Gets it to Odell. But it's poked away there. Odell taking down Kidd, and we're not going to see a penalty here. Creelman has it. Stretch pass. Goes down. Bertram trying to get there for the icing, and he will. Draw here in the Max zone. Pushing it through. Nice steal there by Sullivan. He'll get it down the Weeks end. Weeks in possession. Sullivan moving it. Tyler Sullivan feeds it in to the Max end. No icing here. Played out. Turned over. Pugsley trying to play it back. Pass blocked. Now Liver the other way. Shut down by Sullivan. And that flips up. And we'll have a whistle here. Draw here in the Weeks end. Shearer pushes it through on the draw towards Serhando. McCachran controls it. And that pass a little off there. Weeks icing. Draw here in the Weeks end. Pushing at it. It's up for Conlon. Conlon will get through with it. Passing that one. A little off there as it's poked by Guinish. In the Max zone. Guinish with it. He'll take his time behind his net there. And now he'll skate through with it. Truin crosses red, tries to dump that one in, but it was blocked there. He'll get it right back. Truin working in. Cuts, looking, plays it into the slot. And the Weeks control that one. Cameron the other way. He's controlled by Giddish. Another great defensive play with the stick. But it's something there by Sim. Now Haverstock getting in the way of the Weeks bench. They'll push and shove him. Welsh into the corner. Plays it into the slot there. Pass is blocked as it flips out to the neutral. Swain racing for it. Giddish has it. He'll move that one. Liver flipping it through back to Giddish. And he's shut down by Bircham. Swain taken down there. No call on this play. Weeks bench isn't happy. Bircham. Nice move there. Bircham in a shot. And it goes wide. Odell moving that one through. As it flips back. Bircham couldn't handle that one. Williams. Lead feed blocked by Boutelier. Almost got it through to Swain. Back down to Sorhando. Liver cycling that up. Breen with a shot from the line. Pad save. Shearer. In front, a shot. Rebounds alive in front. It's controlled there. As it's back, Liver has some room in. And a big save there once again. Up to the line. Boutelier. In deep. Shearer circling around. Plays it in front. And Boutelier can't keep it in. It'll go to the neutral. Shearer dumping that one in. He'll get there first. Plays it in front. Kidd gets it to McCachran. McCachran hit there. Tanner will grab it. Tanner over to Kidd. He has some speed and he's shut down there by Suggs. As they get it through for Fleming. Fleming trying to pass it through to Sullivan. They'll get hemmed up on the boards. Flipping by, Kidd racing for it. Nice pass there to get it back to Croft, but Creelman shuts them down. Now the other way, Sullivan. That one flips up high. Stays in play. Sullivan shot blocked in front. Into the corner now. Welsh and Tanner battling. 8 versus 8. Or no, excuse me, Sullivan's 8. Up to the line, Creelman. Shot on. Tipped in front. And the rebound's controlled there, Croft. Trying to play this one out. It'll go Tanner and Kidd working in. Creelman's back, shot on. And it's blocked there by Suds, a great play. And now we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be against the Weeks. Bell heads for bench. They leave the puck in the zone. They'll take their time here. Creelman with it. He'll play through. Love it. Couldn't grab it. As the puck's touched there. Sim grabs Lovett. They'll battle it out. So Nathan Kidd heading to the box here. And we'll have the draw in the weak zone. And they'll clear it early here. Max an opportunity. Once again get their first lead of the game. Creelman moves that one. Giddish working in, drops it back for Odell. Shot on, big save there, it's alive in front. Flips up high. Sorhando out of place for a little bit there, he's back in the net. And the Weeks clear it. Creelman. Cycling it back. Limer. Working in to Shearer. Shearer dumps it in. Around there, and it's offside. So we'll get a whistle. The draw will be just outside the weak zone here. 13:38 left in this period. A minute and 8 left on that max power play. Suds plays it over to Truin. Truin working in. He's hitting to the boards. And they'll hold it there. A couple bodies go down. Sullivan trying to come out with it. He'll play it through. Frazier trying to reach it. It's kept in by Suds. And along the boards, McIntosh trying to poke this one out. Now the Macs have it. In. A nice move. A play over. And a shot, and it doesn't go in. And the Weeks clear it. What a chance for the Macs there. The Weeks hold on with just under 30 seconds left on this Max power play. They'll push again. Welsh working through. In deep, he'll cycle it to the line. Suds a shot on. Pad save there. Sorhando. Drew it in the corner. Trying to hand that one off. They'll battle for it. McCachran and Sullivan both trying to hold it on the boards. We're going to get a whistle here. And now some pushing and shoving. Sullivan pushes down a couple of Max players. Still going at it on the boards. McCachran's in there. I can't see who the Max player is. It's Truin. And we're going to get some penalties here, I believe. Looks like Truin's head into the box. So Tyler Sullivan will join Kidd in there. And will we see any players heading in for the Max? It'll be Truin going. So it will stay 5-on-4 for the Max for the remaining 5 seconds on Nathan Kidd's penalty. And then we'll be back to 5-on-5 as Sullivan and Truin both in the box, both captains from each team. Battling it out. And the Max get it back quickly here. Creelman a shot on. Controlled, strong in the corner. Shot there. And it's controlled by Sorhando. And we're back to 5-on-5 here, folks. 12:27 left to go in this game. Tied at 2. And the shots looking a lot different than the scoreboard. 32-22 for the Max in the shots department there. Kidd pushing by into the corner of the Max end. Shot on there, quick one. Around for Williams. Trying to keep it in. Bertram will pinch at it, but it gets pushed through. Tanner luckily back for the Weeks. Turned over again, and Tanner there again to shut it down. Now it's pushed through. Kidd trying to reach it. Creelman gets there first. Love it. Pushing by. Now Bertram has it. Bertram working in there. He'll play it into the empty corner. And that fires back. Cameron. Crossing red. Jack Cameron. Poked away there. Kidd working into the slot. Hangs back. A shot from McCachran. Kidd, a shot, and a big save there, Chandler Bell. Strong, pushing the other way. McCachran Throws it in to the corner for Cameron. Cameron flipping it up high. That goes for Suds. McKay dumping that one in. Played around. McCackern up to the line. Suds a quick shot. It goes wide. Played through. Frazier couldn't grab it as Boutelier moves it to Shearer. Cameron in his own zone. Taken there by McKay. And he'll fire it in. Cameron playing her down the boards. Gets it to Frazier. Puck was a little off there. McCacker with a big hit. And that flips down. Lots of back and forth play here as Conlon pushes through with it. Conlon with it. And he couldn't get the shot off there. Conlon taken down. No call in this play. Now off the boards, Boutelier going at it. Has McKay. Pass is blocked and they're shut down there by Bircham. A lead feed. Frazier off the boards. He'll take it into the corner. Feeds it up to Williams. Williams in deep. Looking for an option. Plays it for Pugsley. Pugsley battling for it. In the corner, Odell now controlling it for the Max. Gets it to Suds. To Strong. Strong will play it out to the neutral. Back for Liver. Liver working in now. Cutting in. Puck's in front. And it bounces in. The Max score. And they take the lead with 9:39 left in the play. Big goal there, bounces around. Weeks bench doesn't like this one. They're going to argue here. They want to call a hand pass, and it looks like the refs might be talking things over here about maybe what they see. As we have a short break, we'll stick around here, see if the refs say anything else with this call. We'll talk to the week's bench here. Still talking things over there. And we'll resume play. Max with a lead here mid in the third, 3-2. As the Weeks win it back here, Cameron moving it, Sullivan. Cameron dangles through. Jack Cameron shot on, and that one almost flips by. Cameron still with it. He'll play back to the neutral, playing it safe here. Makes a pass, and it's intercepted. Now Max with it. Sullivan getting that one through. Not for long. Sullivan lays the body there. Now it's back. Sullivan pushing through. Green intercepts. Sullivan in the corner. In front, a shot on. And Serhando makes the save. Now Kidd the other way. Nathan Kidd working in. Shot. And it goes wide and around. Back for McCackron. Williams to McCackron. Having a look. He'll move it. Tanner. Williams. Cutting by. Nice move there. And it's offside. Here just outside the max zone. Battle for it off the dot. Frazier pushing it through into the max end. Up to the line. Williams, a shot there. Pad save. Frazier cycles it again, but not for long. Taken by Shearer. Shearer crosses blue. Shot on there, goes wide. Up to the line, Truin trying to keep it in, he will. And a quick shot there from Haverstock. Shearer with it. Toe drag, shot, and it goes high and around. Finish. Slapper, tipped in front, it'll go high to the netting and we'll get a whistle. Draw here in the week's end. One back by the max to the line. Get it, shot on. It goes wide. Played around. Back behind, in front. Controlled there for how long? I don't know. It gets out. Eisner moving it. And that one will flip up and hit the netting. Just outside the max here. The max zone, excuse me. Max win it back. Suds. Over. Creelman. Up to Strong. It's turned over there. Pugsley. Playing that one through. McIntosh didn't notice it. It'll go in behind. Creelman dropping it for Suds. Up for Liver, who flips that one in. Sullivan racing for it. He's got Strong on his tail. As that's played back to the neutral. Creelman. Over. Liver. Flipping it in. Williams. Up to the line. Liver shot. It goes wide. Creelman, another shot. Played around. Williams. To Odell. Odell keeps it in. Eisner trying to flip it out. Strong keeps it in. Risky chance there as it hits off the inside of Tyler Sullivan's leg. It's dumped right back in there to the weak zone. Serhando playing that one to Sullivan. To Williams. Williams moving it, and it's kicked right back. Max trying to play it through. McCackron takes it. Taking his time, McCackron leaves it for Kidd. Poked away there. Now in through the other way, a shot. And it's kicked up high into the mesh. Great takeaway. Well, it was a Chukwu who had a shot there as it tips high. Draw here in the weak zone. Now Sullivan will get kicked out of the draw here. Welsh will come in. McCackron gets it. Moves that one down. Tanner trying to reach it. And he will. But Guinnish's back foot pokes at it. McCackern with a big slapper there, throws it in. Back for Welsh. Cameron trying to take this one. Fleming will grab it and dump it in. McCackern with it behind his net. 5:30 left to go. Tanner dropping it. Back for McCackern. To Cameron. Cameron firing that one way down. It's tipped there. Croft looking to play it. And it's offside, so Weeks will clear here. Guinish. Firing that one off the boards, getting it to Fleming. Fleming working in. Having a look. Bircham puts the pressure on him. In around, Kidd taken down off of it. A shot on there. And it's gloved up by Sorhando. .446 left in play. Max lead 3-2. The Weeks need one, or they will face elimination in their next matchup. Creelman dumping it in. Bertram takes it. Firing it way down there. Racing for it. Conlon. Shot on. And it's saved there by Bell. Here. And the Max, pushing through strong. Has that one, and it's back. Ethan Frazier playing it over, intercepted by Liver, and he'll dump it right back in. Sorhando moving that around the boards. Sim there. Plays it back for Sullivan. Passes off there. Strong trying to get it. And he will. He cycles that to the line. Max in possession now. Suds to Creelman. Creelman over. Liver, a quick one. And it goes wide. Sorhando didn't see it. Another shot. And it flips high. In front, and Sullivan dives at it. And it's back in. Liver over. And the pass is bounced too high. Strong couldn't get a shot off. They were left all alone. Now the other way. 3-on-2. Shot on. It'll flip to Bell. He'll clear it. Strong gets by. Strong and Odell working in. And Williams controls them. Now Kidd with it. Working in. Nathan Kidd. And he'll blow a tire there. As that's played back in. Guinness trying to cycle it. Gets it to Lovett. Lovett. Up to Shearer. Has Liver with them. Shearer. Shot. And it's high. Love it. Back for Shearer in front. A shot on and another one. And a big save there from Jared Sorhando. The Weeks can't seem to get anything going here. Back in Shearer. Cycled around by Sorhando. Getting it to Williams. He's hit off that one. Shearer. Working in, toe drag, shut down. Bircham moving it. Now it's up for Conlon. He'll play that over. Swain back in behind the net, and it's around by the Max. They get it back down to the Weeks end. Sullivan racing, and it'll be a Max icing with 2:15 left in play of Game 4. Shots 36-26 in the Max favor. Weeks just can't seem to get past that red line as the Max are hemming them up, and we're going to get a timeout here. And it's from the Weeks bench. They'll talk things over here. Johnson has the board out. Ready to roll. Max lead by 1. Weeks looking to tie it with 2:15 in the empty net. It'll be 6-on-5. Fernando's on the bench. And here we go. Off the draw, they'll battle for it on the boards. Fleming gets it out through. Shearer working in. And it's in. The Max score, making it 4-2 in Game 4. Sullivan gets it here. The initial shot was saved in front from the stick. I think it was Jack Cameron who got in there. But then it's pushed around and flipped in. Williams crossing red. He'll bring it in now. Lawrence Williams. A couple nice moves along the boards. He'll play it in. Croft's trying to battle at it. Being held there, and the Max get it. They'll try and move it out now. Weeks still with the empty net here. Played in and pass off there. Frazier loses that one. Now Welsh again. Shot. And it's in. The Max make it 5-2. Welsh getting his second one here at the Wallace Center. One on Friday, one today. Making it 5-2 for the Max. Sullivan dumping that one in. Minute 20 left. Off the glass and down. McCachran playing it over. Tyler Sullivan moving that one through. Passes off. McCachran. Over. Sullivan. Crosses red, he'll dump that one in. Along the boards to the line. Sullivan playing it over, no one's home. McCachran trying to chip it back. And it's into the Weeks end. McCachran. Hugsley. Dumped in there by Eisner. Bell plays it around. Up for Williams, who dumps it right back in, and he's laid there. We might have a situation in front of the Max bench. And it'll be offside there. Seems like Croft is talking to the Max bench from the Weeks bench. With 21 seconds left in play here. Battle for it. Burcham trying to get it by. McKay will hold it on the boards. Just under 10 seconds left. Battling forward in the corner. And it's down the ice there. And Max will take the win in Game 4 making it 3-1 in the series. Didn't get the initial win on Friday, but they pushed through and get the win on Sunday. Now they'll head back to the Forum for Game 5 and try and get that last goal or last win that they need here in this series. Thank you for tuning in to this game here for the Phil Harris